Yo, it's your boy, Battle Rap Coroner, and this is the Autopsy Report, man. Don't get put in that bag. You already know.
All sloppy with bullets in your body. Fuck a news report. The only report is an autopsy.
Today's show, we gonna break down D.I.Henny, man, versus me. Yours truly, Battle Rap Coroner, man. My first battle ever. It was on a league called SIG-U. Shout out to SIG-U. Shout out to D.I. for taking a battle. Crazy battle, man. Everybody predicted me to lose. Even I knew I was gonna lose. Like, there's no way in hell. It's like an amateur boxer turning pro, getting a championship fight and winning. Like, that's crazy, right? I mean, it could happen, but what are the odds, right? It's my first battle ever. D.I. goes first, man. He start cooking, like, you know what I mean? He start talking about money, how he's gonna break me down into fractions. He had some Henry flips, Henry 4 flip. He had a Henry Hill flip, a couple more Henry like flips. Shits was fire and they sounded good. But the only thing is, my name ain't Henry, right? So the whole time he's going through these Henry flips, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is Henry? Like, I'm looking around like, what is he talking about? Did I miss something? Like, why is he calling me Henry, right? I'm gonna tell you why, right? After the battle, I'm like, yo, what is he talking about all this Henry shit? He thought my name was Henry by my caller ID, which was underneath my shorty name, like, you know what I mean? So my shorty last name is Henry. He thought it was my first name, you know what I mean? So now that was hilarious. I'm like, yo, that's funny as hell. But he mainly gets through I think he had one slight stumble, but he mainly get through his round clean. There's a lot of gas. It was a lot of gas, yo. It was a lot of gas. It really wasn't affecting me like oh my god, they're going crazy. It was more or less like, why are they gassing? Like, some of his bars warranted reaction, then some of his bars didn't. Like, you know what I mean? He even knew that they was gassing like setup bars, like, you know what I mean? Like, they was fucking the punches up. They was gassing so much. When I start, there are pin drops, bro. You can hear a pin drop. It's quiet in there. My niggas that I brought with me, they're like drunk, you know what I mean, enjoying the show, enjoying me getting trashed up there, right? Pretty much, right? My cousin was there, though. Shout out to Revenue. He was holding me down. He was trying to keep the crowd under control for me, like, you know what I mean, telling niggas to keep it down and stop that bullshit y'all was doing. So I get into my round, right? I'm like, yeah, you from Maryland, right? You know what I mean? Nervous as shit. I'm all off. Like, I'm not, the way I was practicing it, but the way I was the punches was landing, it was just like, it felt like I was off beat and it wasn't no beat, you feel me? I started to find my groove halfway through. I think the bar of the round for me, in my round, was the Teenage Mute bar. A lot of people went crazy over that bar. I mean, that's the part where I fucked up the worst at, right? Because when I was writing and practicing, I was rapping straight through, but I knew at some point I was gonna get a reaction. And when I did get a reaction, it messed me up. Then I stared into the light, like I told myself not to do. I stared into the light, and that messed me up too. You know what I mean? But I got it back, even though I skipped over the best 4 bars of my round. I thought, like, you know what I mean? The four. I'm gonna spit the 4 bars that I skipped over. So basically, when I messed up, when I came back in, I skipped over 4 bars. These are the 4 bars. I was like, yo, you got the streets, right? You thought you was keeping it real. They replaced turf with surf. Now you here, get in the mill. While you was sucking dick in them Hollywood hills, I was making plays. I kept a stick in the field. And then I was supposed to go into the rest of my bars, right? And I like those bars, right? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, they replaced surf. I like, you got the streets, right? You thought you was keeping it real. They replaced turf with surf. Now how you here, get in the mill? While you was sucking dick in them Hollywood hills, I was making plays. I was remember when you used to play football in the backyard, you come up with the plays, you kept the stick, and you know what I mean, bro. He also rapped twice as long. We supposed to have 4-minute rounds with the gas and the reactions. He rapped for 10 minutes, like, you know what I mean? And with me missing 4 bars, I probably just rapped a little under 4 minutes, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. It was fun though. I definitely lost the battle, man. I think people say it was confidence, and it wasn't really confidence. It was just like nerves, you know what I mean? I'm always confident in everything I do. I wouldn't have got up there if I wasn't confident. But my performance, it didn't translate to my performance, you know what I mean? Definitely give the battle to to Henny, man. Even though it's a one rounder, I do have a thirst for more. Like, you know what I mean? I know I'm gonna get better with time, especially with the performance. You know what I mean? The performance and the bar structure and the round structure. That's gonna get better with time if I decide to take another battle or whatever. But yeah, shout out to Sig man. This is my first battle ever. Shout out to Henny man for taking the battle. It's your boy. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at BR Coroner. Make sure you follow me on IG BR Coroner. And we out of here, man. Do it for the culture, man. Don't get put in that